how to feel comfortable in being more selective. So there's a tendency sometimes to respond just to other people rather than having your own agenda, because it's easier not to take responsibility that way. So you open up your inbox and see what everybody else wants, and then you say no to this one, yes to this one, no to this one, yes to this one, maybe. So basically you're just living in reaction mode to other people's agendas. So really successful people block out time just to not be attentive to the demands of others and just follow their own agenda. So I'm not saying ignore other people. I mean, there's always a healthy balance, schedule some time. Like if it's an emergency and something that can't wait, it's different. But a lot of times we create kind of like mini emergencies or drama or stress or whatever you want to call it, because we are not clear enough on our own vision and our own goals. And Tony Robbins famously says that you get what you tolerate. So a lot of it is a matter of self-esteem. I mean, what happens is in this world, and this is from the famous Abraham, if you watch them online, a lot of this world is sifting and sorting, and learning what we don't want, helps us to determine what we do want. So sometimes we defer our dreams to other people, and we realize that, that is not serving us and our higher good. So that gives us, permission to ourselves to do more of what we want to do. And I talked in one recent podcast about, the fear of isolation, people pleasing, things like that. So just to reiterate one of the points, in the caveman days, and throughout most of human history, the biggest risk was social isolation. Like if you were part of the group of hunters, and hunters and gatherers, and they isolated you, you would die, because, you couldn't hunt on your own, you couldn't do shelter necessarily on your own. There's a lot of stuff, you needed the group for. So there's real, pressure to, conform to the group. But what was adaptive throughout most of human history is now kind of maladaptive, because we still do need other people. My book that's coming out, my 9th book, talks a lot about interdependence, because, which is a series of both independence and dependence characteristics. But we do need other people, but nowadays, our over-reliance on people, or our sense of we have to always do what people want, is sometimes holding us back or making us mediocre, because we're not able to break out and do things that are extraordinary. I mean, to do things that are extraordinary, just by definition, means kind of breaking out of the pack and being your own person. And again, this takes a lot of personal responsibility. So it does take a lot of courage, maturity, wisdom to be able to do this.